welcome back to the Arbor League. I am ArborAndy. We've got our coffee ready to go, and if you're ready to go, then we can all go water pseudo woodo with our likes and subscribes. Yes, he's reverting back into the Bonsly that he was, so we might have to resort to a Little Cup team, but today we're not doing Little Cup. We are doing normal Holiday Cup. Yes, we are doing triple normal in the Holiday Cup. This team was crazy. It started with me on my alt the other night doing a team of Vigoroth, Wigglytuff, and Pidgeot, but got a 5-0 with that and got a direct 0-5, so altered it a little bit, got on my main, and pulled a 22-3 win streak with this. So what is that team? It is leaving the battles on again. My goodness. To quote Shrady there, professionalism. So we need to introduce the team before we introduce the battles. So we've got Wigglytuff in the lead with Charm, Play Rough, and Ice Beam. Then we've got Obstagoon with Counter, Night Slash, and Cross Chop. Then we've got Shiny Vigoroth in the back with Counter, Body Slam, and Bulldoze. Yes, those IVs are not lying to you. It's awful. But in today's battles, IVs don't matter. Everything's made up and the IVs don't matter. So let's get into some of these and see how we do. This first set is going to be the first set that I did on my main, getting the first wins, because I did some on my alt. I didn't battle all day, then I went on my alt and came back on my main. So not quite the triple counter team, but there's a lot of ghost and ice in here, so counter and normal is going to be very effective. As you can see, our first lead with Frostlass, so they're going to switch out, and we're going to counter swap into Vigoroth. Okay, let's see. They're thinking, why are they switching a counter user into our flyer? They're going to see very soon that the body slam spam is real. First flame charge coming through, and that takes a lot of damage. I mean, Vigoroth is kind of glassy, but he can take some hits. We're going to get to the next body slam here before getting incinerated down. So getting the first shield, very nice. Getting the second body slam. And this is going to be warranting another shield, or else it's going to be very low, and they're going to be worried about us getting to another one. So getting the second shield, I don't believe in that play, but we're getting farmed down, and I'm okay with that exchange. So yeah, even Vigoroth, even going down, getting 2 shields, I'm happy with that exchange. I'm going to have to come back in here with the Obstagoon and shield his flame charge, because it is double boosted. So that's not too bad, because I know that this Night Slash will KO. Now I think, not too sure if they didn't throw because they were probably another flame charge. Either way, going to be getting this Night Slash through and getting one more counter, countering down a flyer. Let's go! So what do they decide to come back in with? A Shadow Aerodactyl. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so the fighting here does do neutral because the rock takes super effective and the flying resists. And Shadow Aerodactyl, despite being flyer, he's glass and can't take a hit. So because they came in with the Aerodactyl, I felt they were weak to Obstagoon in the back. So I come in, snipe with the Wigglytuff, and they surrender. So I was correct. They probably did have an opposing Obstagoon in the back, which is still positive for us. Hopping into the next match. Wigglytuff into a Bomb of Snow. Gonna swap into one of my counters. Into Vigoroth here. Staying in too long. 2 counters too long, and they come in with a Mandibuzz. Now we're ahead on energy here. So anytime that you give Vigoroth energy or shield advantage, it's not good news. And despite Mandibuzz here being fire type, the counters are neutral because Dark takes fight, super effective and flying resist. So getting off these body slams here, chunking away at Mandibuzz, it's tanky, but the body slam spam is real. It's crazy. Vigoroth is such a good safe swap here. So we're going to get to the next body slam here and getting probably a shield from this Mandibuzz because they just built up to 2 Dark Pulses. And I think when I faced this match, yeah, when I lost count, so I shielded. Probably not worth the shield. I thought I could counter down, but they're at 2 here, so that shield was probably not worth it. Actually getting a couple more counters in, not terrible, but I'm okay with that exchange. I just come in and snipe with either Goon or Wigglytuff. So I want to come in with the Wigglytuff to not reveal what I have yet. Coming in all with an Bomb of Snow, counter with my counter, and then comes a U-Fisk. This is still pretty good because the Thunder Shocks aren't doing very much, and our counters plus these Night Slashes are doing more than just their Mud Bombs and Discharge are. The fact also that we came in earlier than they did is that we're ahead on energy, so we're going to get our Night Slash off before they get their Mud Bombs. Another Night Slash coming through, and this with a couple counters should be taking it out. Or sorry, not the next one, sorry. So we're not going to be needing to shield this one either. And we can survive some Powder Snows if Abomasnow does decide to come back in. Discharge almost taking us out. We can survive some Thunder Shocks here. They can't survive the counter, so I throw just before they get to their move to force them to either shield or take this Ufisk out. So they let it go. They're putting it all on Abomasnow, but we've got a healthy Wigglytuff in the back. We can tank about 2 Weather Balls here, so I'm saving the shields for Goon because we're almost at a cross chop on our Goon there. So Weather Ball coming through, not doing a ton of damage there. Going for the Ice Beam, still not getting there, and this might be getting us very low if not taking us out. Getting us very low. We're going to be going down to some Powder Snows here, but this Abomasnow is just too low and we're charming down. So good game. On to our next opponent. So we're going to do Wigglytuff. Okay, into Sand Slash. Again, we can throw one of our counters onto this. Go into Vigoroth here. Now here they hesitate because I felt that their whole team was probably weak to counter because they didn't know what to swap into. So as you can see here, we're going to be throwing a resisted Body Slam at the Skarmory. Still doing a chunk of damage despite being resisted. Plus these counters are doing neutral because the Flying resists and the Steel Take super effective. So they're going to be forced to shield this one because they're going to be getting pretty low. They're only at 1 Sky Attack, so we can shield this. We're going to beat them to the next Body Slam, and they might be shielding that or letting it go. We'll decide. We'll see what they decide. Because again, Body Slam spam is real. This is Vigoroth, I would arguably number 1, number 2 safe swap. Trevenant winning CMP over everything. So yeah, we're going to have to shield the next Sky Attack because we can just counter down from here. Getting switch advantage and shield advantage with Vigoroth. And what comes in was that Alolan Golem. Still not a response, and I was right. Their whole team is weak to counter. Now, I could have thrown the Bulldozer because shields are down, but I panicked through the Body Slam because I was worried about that Volt Switch animation. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw Body Slams here because we can counter down. We've got 2 counter users in the back. And this Sand Slash is just coming back in to get annihilated. So just perfect alignment, perfect team alignment, met at Go League at the same time. It's great. Good game to the trainers, though. No offense to anybody that I battle. Good games to everybody. On to the 6 Edgars. Okay. Up against Talonflame. Let's go, Vigoroth. Alright, and this is even more positive for us because it's a Fire Spin Talonflame. So they're going to be getting to a Flame Charge in 5 Fire Spins as opposed to 2 Incinerates. Correctly shielding the first Flame Charge this time and getting to 2 Body Slams. This is absolutely nuts because this is getting 1 or both their shields or taking out a Talonflame. So let's go. Yeah, and again, even better for us because 5 Fire Spins, we're going to get at least 1 more Body Slam off. The Talonflame just absolutely getting countered down. They're forced to throw. And I'm going to play this 2 shields and hopefully either counter down or throw another Body Slam to get them. And that was CMP, so I have to throw the Body Slam. Taking out that Talonflame. Again, very nice exchange. And there's an AWAC in the back. So we all know what happens. The AWAC's in the back with a triple normal team. We also got 1 more Body Slam off there. I know it's resisted, double resisted by the Ghost, but that's just key. Sometimes that's all that you need, to win a match. You just 1 more HP damage from the Pokemon before you go down, providing you don't have legs. So again, yeah, this Night Slash coming through. They're gonna have to shield or at least shield the second one. We've got a healthy Wigglytuff in the back, but this is Flame Wheel Marowak. This would have been a little bit more positive, arguably, if it was a Fire Blast, because I've Fire Blasted Goons before and just about one-shotted them. They make a beautiful catch onto Jolteon. I build up a little bit of energy just to get that Night Slash off again and come down and charm down Jolteon, and it doesn't get a move off because basically, let's face it, it's Jolteon. So the AWAC comes in and this is over because we're going to get to a move. This Flame Wheel doesn't KO. They're going to have to get to one more to KO Wigglytuff. But they're going for the aggressive farm down, which is a mistake because now they're going to have to shield a play rough. And we've got a Night Slash just about on Obstagoon, so they could have thrown a Bone Club there. That was possibly their win condition. I know they were just worried about the Obstagoon getting to a move. But as you can tell, this next move, it's not going to be Fire Blast, and this Flame Wheel is not going to KO. They're going to need to get to one more, but we've got our Night Slash, and this is going to be a good game. So good game to that opponent. Probably, I guess, like I said, the baiting was the win con there probably for the opponent. So taking the first 5-0, very nicely done, if I don't say so myself. I mean, not to toot my own horn or anything. I was having fun with this team, but I was going on crazy win streaks. So that one is done. Let's see what we got into the next set. Some of my ideas here. Okay, we've got Wigglytuff into cast form. Okay, a bit of lag here. Trying to switch into that Vigoroth. Finally get a couple hexes off before they make a swap, and we get Ivysaur. Again, this would normally counter Vigoroth, but it's a Razor Leaf Ivysaur. So we get to these two Body Slams, able to get a shield. Let's see what they decide to do with the next Body Slam. It could shield this, could let it go, but we're going to get to one more, I think, before we go down. Now, it could be a better match for Ivysaur if it was Vine Whip, because they could have outpaced us. That Fine Vine Whip's 2-5 counters, they may have outpaced us, but we've got both their shields and we didn't use a single one, so I'm okay with that exchange as well. Coming down, sneaking a Charm in, having to shield a potential Sludge Bomb, but again, Razor Leaf doesn't get to charge moves very much, and we didn't have to shield that, but we're able to go down one shot, and they come back in with the cast form, and they did form up a little bit, probably with that leg, so this is going to be the Energy Ball. Still doing a ton of damage with cast form, I like that, but coming back in with our counter user, and this is basically over. We'll have to see what they have in the back. Again, triple counter, or double counter, taking care of just about everything. And they've got their own Obstagoon in the back, but we've got a shield. So this cross chub will be taking out the opposing Obstagoon. We've also got a Wigglytuff. And now I've had some matches where the Goon on Wigglytuff match isn't terrible, but either way we take the win there. So good game. On to the next match. We got Wigglytuff up against Alolan Ninetales. Okay, charm mirror match-ish, charmish match. So I felt there was a little bit of lag in this match because I felt like I had the first charm and then I found that I was behind on a charm. So now I'm going to be forced to shield this. It's just a Psyshock. But we were getting charmed down. I didn't want to get farmed down. And I quickly, aggressively swap into Vigoroth. Countering down a fairy, my goodness, just the beast. Everything is made up and the IVs don't matter. What? The IVs don't matter, the battles don't matter. Come on, they're coming in with a Alolan Graveling here, which is not a response to Vigoroth. It's another dominating matchup, baiting the Bulldoze with a Body Slam. Actually throwing the Body Slam this time because this will be getting the final shield or taking out the Alolan Graveler. But the Vigoroth decides to stay in. The Graveler's not throwing, trying to farm all the way down. We still get to the Body Slam. Does this KO? And most likely does. Vigoroth taking out 2 Pokemon and 2 shields. Oh my goodness, let's go. And there's another Greedent. Oh, this team, this team just wrecks. It just giving her. We're just giving the triple norm today, bud. Just the trip norms. Giving the trip norms, just sending it. Sending the norms. Oh, cross chop coming through, and Greedent's still tanky, so we're going to have to throw another one. But they threw the crunch, trying to lower our defense so that their next Body Slam would do more. But unfortunately, they didn't do more, and this next Body Slam is still not going to do it. And we don't even need to flex here, just counter down and take the win. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was just reading some of these comments, and they're like, it's a sort of, why didn't I think of this? Everyone's like, why didn't I think of this? Picking up a negative lead, but look at that charm that we snuck in, though. So we aggressively swap into Vigoroth. Okay, let's see how he does up against Altaria here. Again, we built up to 2 body slams, and they're going to need to shield at least one of these. And we're going to be getting to a 3rd one after shielding their sky attacks. So, again, the body slam spam is real. Just sending in, just sending it. Just sending it with the body slams. My goodness, Vigoroth, just the beast. So yeah, we are going to shield this one. Actually, sorry. Recorded this a few times, making the same mistake every time, but we're not going to shield this because we can come back in with the Wigglytuff and farm all the way down, save our shields for the Goon or whatever's in the back. Now I've kind of, unfortunate thing here, switch locked myself up against the Magneton. But look at those resisted charms. My goodness, we've got 2 shields, and you know, if you ever come up against the Magneton, stay in it with your Wigglytuff, you can just win in the 1 shield or 2 shield if you want. I mean, look at those charms. Sniping with the Goon, what do they have in the back? And it's going to be a Abomasnow with a shield, which we just absolutely wreck. So their whole team, again, weak to counter, or relatively weak to counter. Altaria, I mean, Vigoroth is an Altaria counter confirmed. Let's be real here. Like Goon and Vigoroth here just sweeping teams. Like, I was lucky that I haven't seen like many Frostlasses, but even then the Frostlass, I think we charm down. Even the Goon can take care of it because of the normal typing resisting the Shadow Ball. We can take a couple of avalanches on the Goon, or at least one, and spam out the Night Slashers quicker. So this team is just a powerhouse. Just unreal. Unreal how real it is. On to the next one with sporting the Hoopa gear. Let's go. Okay, we got Wigglytuff onto Talonflame. Safe swap into Vigoroth here. Now, I think this is the funny match here. Okay, yeah, they had 3. They were out of Flame Charge, so either they didn't throw or Niantic needs to fix their game. I'm banking on the latter. And they threw out a Flame Charge, so Niantic fix your game. I was right. Talonflame is supposed to win CMP in that match, so either they didn't throw or they lost CMP due to Niantic's gameplay here. So although it's in our favor, Niantic fix your game, but you know, it happens to the best of us, happens to the worst of us. Either way, we're winning the game here. We're getting a shield for them, so we have to shield this boosted Flame Charge up and get into our next body slam here. Now, it's not going to be taking out the Talonflame, but it is going to be getting it pretty low. And as I said earlier, we can soft lose in the 2 shield. So I believe this is one where my switch clock is coming back up. Yeah, one more Incinerate animation, and we snipe with the Wigglytuff. My goodness. Snipe with the resisted charms. We're charming down steals, we're charming down fires, we're countering down flyers, and we're charming down a Munchlax. So we got normal on normal. And the licks are double resisted by the normal typing of Wigglytuff, but we get to our play rough, and that Munchlax was trying to farm up to 10 body slams because he's going to need 20 to take out the rest of our team, but he's going to get play roughed, and a U-Fist comes in. This is still okay, because as I said earlier, these charms are just going to be chunking away. Not sure if we make it to our Ice Beam here or not. Either way, we've got a healthy Goon in the back. And we saw that match in the last battle where the Night Slashes with the counter damage adds up more than the Thundershock or Mudshot and Discharge Mud Bomb damage does. So getting Thundershock down, not ideal, but watch this play. Coming back in, they don't throw. We get to the body slam. My goodness, Vigoroth, these people have families. I know you should be able to chill, dude. Just chill, come on, chill. No, oh my goodness, Vigoroth. Just sending it. Chill, dude. Just chill. This team is no chill. Team in the middle of winter. Team no chill. Hashtag team no chill. Up against Raichu. All we need to do... again, Niantic fix your game. We sneak the first charm through while they don't get a fast move through. Either way, all we have to do is just shield up this Wild Charge. It is going to be dropping the Raichu's defense, but either way, they would have gone down to 3 charms irregardless. So, okay, and Golbat comes in. So we need to get rid of one of their shields, just so that our counters have a chance in the back. So the Ice Beam will be getting the shield from the Golbat. They've also taken a bit of charm damage, and we come in with the Vigoroth. But look at these resisted counters. Now we get to body slam spam out this Golbat, get his last shield, PV Poke says that Golbat wins this match comfortably in the 1-to-1 shields, but as you can see here, these counters are doing as much, if not more, than the damage we're getting from Golbat. Not having to shield up that Poison Fang. The other positive factor here is that this is a bite Golbat, so these bites are not stab. Getting the last shield, countering down, double resisting, countering down a flyer type Vigoroth. These people have families. Chill. Team no chill. Okay, we can finally chill. Okay, the battle's over. Okay. Oh my goodness. Team chill. Team no chill in the battle, in the middle of a chill. So, my goodness. As I said earlier, I was recording these at the same time as Shrady came out with MattJ's video about triple normal. So this is not a copy, obviously, as you can tell. So we just had similar good ideas. And that's the thing, I believe, that two great minds can think alike. Anyone can come up with a team. Everyone's using what they want to, and we're sure to cross paths at some time or another. So those were the battles. That was triple normal. Let me know what you think. I've been ArborAndy, and I'll see you buds in the next one.